I cannot abide by this. How can this feral beast of a man be allowed the honor of serving as our leader?
Such poisonous words fall like petals from your pretty lips. But Kaihua, you should take care not to overstep your station.
Old age has made you senile. This man tarnishes both our legacy and our future.
Now, I understand your frustrations. I also have a few reservations of my own. But you know as well as I do why he sits at the top of our organization.
'Cause I'm stronger than all of you. Simple as that.
Indeed, to the victor go the spoils, and to the strongest goes the throne.
A stupid rule, if you ask me. Now I gotta sit through these pointless meetings.
I beg your pardon? Our meetings at the Executioner's altar determine the fate of not only Inte, but all of Huatian itself. Yet you dare.
Calm yourself, Kaihua. Any more and you'll play right into his hands. But if it is your intention to issue a formal challenge for his seat, then by all means. A flower like yourself is free to bloom on the battlefield, or serve as fertilizer for someone else's growth.
Pardon my behavior. You speak the truth, Aili. Now is not the time to fight among ourselves.
You done? Then let's wrap this up so I can get back to working on my Kung Fu.
Fortunately, we don't have much to cover today. I'll give my report first. Regarding the disappearances in the southeast sector, my men are looking into it, but have discovered nothing of note so far. People continue to vanish without a trace for no discernible reason. It could be a serial killer, but we've yet to discover any corpses or other evidence. It's quite the predicament. However, it's only a minor inconvenience, given that only commoners are disappearing. I'll have my men continue investigating and monitoring the situation, but there shouldn't be a need for us executives to intervene.
As for the West Sector, our plan to convert it into an entertainment district is proceeding smoothly. Once we purchase the last remaining properties, we can move on to the next stage.
Yeah? And when will that be?
As I just said, we'll proceed once we have everything purchased. We're already moving as fast as possible.
I'm asking for a date here.
And I am giving you the only answer I can.
Fine, whatever. Sounds like we're done here. See ya.
Truly a beastly man.
He's still within hearing range, you know.
That animal only ever pays attention when the entertainment district is brought up. It's appalling.
I've actually asked him about that before. Guess what he said? He told me that he looks forward to the martial artists that will be born from the courtesans. The more martial artists there are, the more opponents he'll have. The passion in his heart truly only burns for martial arts. Single-minded to a fault, that Shao. But that's enough chatting for now. I wouldn't want to be accused of rambling like an old man. I'll be taking my leave. Careful that you don't wilt before we next meet, Kaihua.
For all that you pretend otherwise, you are a fool. You bark away, having lost all your bite, while a lowly beast without class or wit leads the pack. The only one who possesses both the knowledge and power to guide us is me. Mahe,
You called, sir?
my other men have proven themselves incapable of acquiring the last few properties in the West Sector. The responsibility now falls to you.
At long last, I've been waiting for this honor. From the information I've gathered, there are 6 homes left, as well as a single apothecary.
An apothecary? I wasn't aware there were enough people living there to justify opening a business.
It appears to be owned by a foreigner, right next to the large wheat field in the area.
Is that all? I trust you can handle it.
Of course, but I require 3 men to accompany me, and a raven.
Take them. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Thank you, sir. I won't disappoint. Everything shall be as you wish it, for your beauty and your glory. I will dye the world red.
Huatien, the largest country on the continent. In the town of Yinte, prosperity blesses those who prove themselves a cut above the rest. Avarice reigns supreme here, though it is neither the wealthy merchants nor high-blooded nobles that rule the streets. Instead, Yinte is run by the 9 Dragons, a ruthless organization known for valuing martial arts and physical strength above all else. But despite their tyranny, a pocket of peace still remains among the wheat fields of the outskirts.
Jack!
Ah! You've caught me. I suppose it's now my turn to be the stalking ogre. You really have gotten much faster since the last time we played.
Don't go easy on us, Grandpa Galan.
Yeah, it's no fun if you're not really trying.
It's simply in my nature to play fair. But it's true enough that holding back dampens excitement. I suppose for today I can...
Come now, children. It's time to go home. Oh, it's Mother!
Mother, can we play a bit more with Grandpa Galan, please?
You promised to play only until I came back, remember? Promises need to be kept. Besides, the adults have something important to discuss. Now, run along home and get ready for dinner.
Aww, but...
You should listen to your mother. If you hope to one day overtake me, then you must eat and sleep on time. Don't worry. I'll be here to keep you company again tomorrow.
Fine. Bye, Grandpa Galan!
See you later! I'm sorry for the trouble, Galan. Taking care of them is already asking a lot of you. You didn't have to entertain them. If only I could come fetch them earlier.
If anything, they're the ones entertaining me. My apothecary doesn't generate much business, as you know.
That's because you give so much of your medicine away for free.
Well, it's the only way a lonely old man like me can make friends.
You always say that, but we owe you more than we can repay. I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart.
We promised to help each other whenever we can, did we not? As a foreigner, I never expected that you would accept me, let alone grant me the right to half your land. Precious land that you could be growing more wheat on. So please, allow me to show you my gratitude whenever I can.
All right, then allow me to return the favor. The next time I bring you food, I'll be sure to add extra.
Now hold on, there's no need for that. I've told you before, a little bit of wheat is enough to feed an old man like me.
We promised to help each other, remember? Promises must be kept, Galan.
You and everyone else here are stubborn beyond measure. But that is one of your good points. Thank you. I look forward to it.
You won't be disappointed. Well, I've bothered you long enough. 9 dragons? What are you doing here?
The old geezer and the hag are both here. Perfect.
What do you want from us? Don't tell me.
We declined your offer, did we not?
Sure did. But that was more of a courtesy visit. It was your last chance to negotiate while we were playing nice.
Now our fists will do the talking for us.
One last chance. Either sign the contract now.
Or we'll sign it for you with your blood. Decide!
This won't do.
And who are you?
The one in charge of these crass animals. It seems that their training was insufficient. I apologize for their lack of decorum, sir, madam.
So these mongrels have an owner?
Certainly. But I am not their master. For I too am under collar and leash. The name is Mahe. I do hope you have a moment to speak.
This is about the rights to our land, yes? Also, you can turn this entire area into an entertainment district?
You are correct. I believe vulnerable peasants such as yourselves will find such a development beneficial.
I don't follow. How is losing our land, our very homes, to our benefit?
I apologize for the crude, no, lacking explanation. It's no surprise you aren't willing to part with your property. But our boss, the esteemed Kai Hua, has a brilliant plan in mind. You see, creating an entertainment district will open up new job opportunities, especially for those of the fairer sex. The madam's hands here are weathered from her grueling work in the fields. But in our new district, she'll work 3 times less than usual, for 3 times the reward. She needn't worry about making enough to eat, or keeping her children waiting. Kai Hua treats those under his care with due diligence. What say you?
What a skilled sales pitch. Are you perhaps familiar with renting out women?
Please. I am but a humble martial artist in training. Now, shall we proceed with the contract? If it helps smooth negotiations, I'll even throw in a bonus. 60. No, 120 Zen for your cooperation. That should be more than enough to cover your expenses for the time being.
120?
But there is a catch. You only have 6 seconds to accept. Once I start counting, you lose 20 Zen for every second that passes.
What? But this is all so sudden.
A simple enough arrangement, yes?
You say that as if we have room to negotiate.
Then let's begin. 1, 2,
Wait.
3, 4.
I'll give you my decision now, and forfeit any compensation.
5.
In return, you'll give her until tomorrow to decide. A businessman like you should find this agreeable. Or are you also like your men? Undisciplined in both mind and temper.
How fascinating. Very well. The madam has until tomorrow. We'll escort her home. On Kaihua's honor, she will come to no harm. Men?
Yes, sir.
Galan.
Don't worry. I will support you, whatever your decision may be. You are free to live the life you choose. I promise. However this plays out, you and your children will find happiness.
You promise? But how?
Enough stalling. Let's go.
Galan!
You're quite the kind-hearted character.
I simply did what anyone else would have done.
Your negotiation skills aren't half bad either. Color me intrigued.
Mahe, was it? There's one more thing I'd like to discuss.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
I'll relinquish my land to you, but on the condition that this yard and the wheat here are left untouched. The children love to play stalking ogre among the golden wheat stalks. I'll pay whatever price you name to ensure this field endures.
That can be arranged. Is that everything you wish to discuss?
It is. Thank you.
Then let us sign the contract, if you will put your name here.
Like this.
Indeed.
It seems I am homeless yet again. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to wander through the other parts of Yintei.
Begin.
What are you doing?
Spreading a certain chemical. One that will rot all the wheat in moments. The wheat will be rendered inedible, but there are other uses for the resulting matter.
That was not what we agreed. This land...
Belonged to both you and that woman. Yes. Yes, I'm well aware. But you really should have read the contract more thoroughly. As of your signing, you forfeited this entire property to us. We no longer need her signature. Naturally, this also means she'll be receiving nothing.
And what happened to preserving this yard and its wheat?
I must apologize. It appears there's been a misunderstanding. What makes you believe a commoner like you has any grounds to negotiate? With nothing to your name, no martial power. You should be grateful I bothered exchanging words with you at all. This land will be the stepping stone for Kaihua's ascension. With it, he'll obtain the people and funds he needs to take his rightful place as leader. Was that simple enough for you to understand? Yes? Good. Now be gone.
I see. That Kaiwa fellow sent you here because he's a coward that makes others do his bidding. Not only that, he's incapable of dealing fairly with an old man, a mother, and her 2 children. So he has his lapdogs swindle us instead.
Really? I don't recall giving the order for that. We must choose our opponents carefully. Indiscriminately attacking others reflects poorly on our boss. Though, now that the first hand has been dealt, I suppose I must clean this mess up. I hope you're prepared, old man. You claim I swindled you, but if you were smart, you'd realize it was actually a chance to walk away with your life. A show of mercy, if you will. Now, I'm all out of mercy. Let's start with that face of yours. Carve some color into it. Next, let's cut you up into nice little pieces from the neck down. Split your skin and bones open like a field of blooming flowers. Tell me, have you ever seen one of Kaihua's masterpieces?
What?
Have you?
Yes, sir. I have.
How does my work compare?
Huh? Compare?
Between this piece and Kaihua's, which is superior?
Yours is superior, sir.
Do you truly believe that?
Yes, sir. This...
Take another look. Think long and hard about your answer.
It's... beautiful.
Preposterous! Absolutely ludicrous. Kaihua would have cut him open far more cleanly. Look at the legs. Look at them. The bones are far too intact. The torso, too. You can barely see the innards. Forget art. This is nothing more than a corpse. My work will never compare to Kaihua's. But I'm not surprised by your lack of a discerning eye. Mongrels like you will never have the honor of being recorded in the Scroll of Styles. I'll have to reconsider how I train you animals. Perhaps some fresh meat will do the trick. Go hunt that woman and her children down and...
I've heard enough. Hunting people? You are unworthy of being a martial artist. You are hardly even human.
Well, well, well. What sort of trickery is this? Sorcery? No. You don't seem the type to offer up lives as tribute. Oh, but of course. You're an apothecary. You must have faked your death using some sort of concoction. I'm impressed. To think a commoner would be capable of accomplishing such a feat. However, you should have struck me down while you had the element of surprise.
Now why would I do that? We're just playing a game.
Excuse me?
Are your ears clogged? I'll say it again. This is just a game, young Mahe.
You'll pay for your insolence. I am Mahe of the Striking Viper style, ranked 13th as decreed by the Scroll of Styles. Only the master of a style can purport to represent it. In other words, you have chosen a poor opponent, old man.
You talk too much. Come.
I'll carve those words into your gravestone and bury your pride with you. Sword style, cremating castigation. This is the end for you.
You're slow. Far too slow. Even those children are quicker.
I missed? But that's impossible.
People like you always look down on those who do not practice violence, blindly deeming that scrap of paper, the Scroll of Styles, as absolute.
Is that all you have to say? You seem to believe I am in the wrong. This is the age of martial arts! The powerful consume the powerless, and the Scroll of Styles dictates all!
Every last copy of the scroll was lost over 100 years ago, were they not?
Is that what you believe? Ah, but of course. That was the story told to the common people. But the 9 dragons know the truth. The last copy is stored within our headquarters. I have never seen it in person, but Kaihua would not lie! Again! But how?
I see. That would explain it.
Another illusion? But I made sure not to breathe in anything. Unless... your hallucinogen is contact-based.
I decided long ago not to interfere with the world. That's why I overlooked the violence you and your ilk inflicted upon the people. I had intended to do the same this time around. But you've stepped on the dragon's tail. And now you must pay for your arrogance. It's time we got serious, Mahe of the 9 dragons. Do you know how to play Stalking Ogre? It's an entertaining game the children and I have been playing. One where we take turns chasing each other. You caught me earlier. I think it's fair to say it's my turn now.
This has to be an illusion. Get out of my head!
I'll be sure to carve those words into your gravestone. Tag.
The apothecary can conjure special illusions.
A raven to be sent upon death. He came prepared. Mahe, martial arts do not befit you. Spend your next life pursuing other endeavors. Perhaps the entertainment districts will suit you well. As for the Scroll of Styles, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Some things never change, no matter how long it's been. And now...
We promised to help each other, remember? Promises must be kept, Galan.
Now I have a promise to keep. The only way they'll know peace is if I take the heads of the 9 dragons. Every last one.
Mahe?
The apothecary can conjure special illusions.
My striking Viper style is ranked 13th. Only someone exceptional could have defeated him. Could the apothecary be from one of the other styles? Or... whatever the case, my path ahead is clear. Wait patiently in hell, Mai. I'll soon be sending that apothecary your way.
Thanks for stopping by. Come back anytime. Now then. Oh, sorry, but we're closed for the day.
The 9 come when the river of the esteemed rises. Or is that code out of date?
Surprised you know it. Haven't heard that one since my grandpa's time.
He and I were acquainted for a long time. His service was always impeccable. There's a couple of things I'd like to pick up, if that's all right.
Sure. If you were a regular of his, I can't rightly turn you down. So, what'll it be? I've got your regular spread of wushu weapons, but our halberds are a step above the rest.
I'm looking for about 150 throwing knives. Heavy and sturdy ones, forged by Dajun, with materials sourced from Xiaojin. That's all.
Fine by me, but if you're headed into a fight, don't you want something lengthier?
Blades and spears aren't exactly my strong suit.
So you're one of those fist-only types, in an age where everyone else is using weapons?
What can I say? I'm an old man stuck in my ways.
You know, my grandpa was an amazing merchant. Kept his mouth shut around his customers, but I'm not him. Mind if I give you a piece of advice?
Go ahead. You're the one doing me a favor here, after all.
If you're thinking about taking on the 9 dragons, you should reconsider. Kai Hua the Adept, Ai Li the Sage, Xiao the Devourer. The big 3 of the 9 dragons are the strongest martial artists in Huatien, wielding world-class weapons. But it's not their weapons you should be worried about. It's their draconic aspects.
Draconic aspects.
What rock have you been living under? There used to be a powerful 9-headed dragon that ruled over Huatien long ago. It was mighty enough to shake the earth itself and consumed countless lives during its lifetime. Even after death, its corpse held on to the power it had gathered over the years. The people who discovered said corpse realized that eating parts of it, or even just touching it, was enough to claim some of the dragon's fearsome power. That's what we call a draconic aspect. Of course, I've got no guarantee how much of that story is true. But, at the very least, their draconic aspects are real. They've used their powers to destroy every single martial artist with the gall to challenge them. You'd basically be fighting dragons in human form.
Interesting. Thank you for the information. You're just as kind as your predecessor.
Hardly. I'm just a guy living a cushy life, stuck continuing this business and relying on people like you. Nothing I do will change me or this world we're stuck in. Or maybe I'm just weak and making excuses.
You seem to believe physical strength is what makes one strong, but that couldn't be further from the truth.
You. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Anything else I can get you besides those knives?
No, these are more than enough.
That right. Then they're on the house. Consider it a parting gift.
Your generosity moves me, but quality goods deserve fair compensation.
Is this old currency? How did you get antiques? No, relics like these? Grandpa, just who were you dealing with?
Lots of Nine Dragons members out and about today. Do you know what's going on?
Nope, but if I had to guess, there's probably another fool running around trying to take Yingtai for themselves. Not sure why people still bother. No one can beat the Nine Dragons. Just pay them what they demand, and they'll leave you alone.
Right. You would just be causing a mess for nothing.
Flying strike! Light, flexible, and sharp. These knives are excellent. It seems the dodge and forging techniques have been properly passed down to the current generation. Thanks to that, I'll be able to finish here without issue.
The hell? What happened here?
So, you're the last one left. No one is coming to save you. I have 2 questions, and I expect answers.
Who the hell are you? Did you do this?
Tell me, where is your leader, and where is the Scroll of Styles?
Do you realize whose turf you're on right now?
This place belongs to Kaihua the Adept, does it not?
You busted in here knowing that. Are your brains scrambled or something? Only a complete moron would provoke Kaihua. I've got nothing to say to you.
So be it. His dogs are well trained. I won't get anywhere at this rate. It's time for a more drastic approach.
What was that? An earthquake? We should get out of here.
I hope they don't call you the Adept for nothing. It's your turn to be the ogre, Kaihua.
Sir, I have a report.
Give it.
The apothecary is making a mess in the East Sector casino. So far, he's killed 31 men and gravely injured 14. We're preparing to send reinforcements.
That won't be necessary.
But, sir...
Withdraw everyone immediately. Sending in reinforcements will only lead to more pointless deaths. I'll deal with him.
By yourself, sir?
Whatever cowardly means he used, he still defeated Mahe. No matter how many of you unranked fools assemble, you'll never defeat him. I repeat, withdraw everyone immediately. This is an order.
Yes, sir.
To think he would already be on the offensive. I'll teach him to regret his foolishness.
Would you like some help with that? My men are nowhere near as strong as yours. So you'll have to make do with me. Perhaps I'll head to the west sector and round up a few citizens. Our adversary might reconsider his actions then.
Mahe lost to him in a fair bout. Yet you dare suggest such cowardly measures instead?
I jest. Though, are you certain you wish to take this approach?
Enough. I rank lower on the scroll. Thus it falls to me to handle him.
Oh, don't scowl like that. The wrinkles will ruin your beauty. And that would be an absolute travesty. Prickly today, aren't you? Very well, I leave the matter in your capable hands. But I'd hurry it up if I were you. That beast is quite good at sniffing out trouble.
Tell me something I don't know.
For one so adept, you hardly have any patience. But you'll keep your cool long enough to handle the problem, won't you? How long has it been since someone last rebelled against us? Do we have another hot-headed fool on our hands, or someone worthy of introducing myself to?
What? An illusion? Then what was I?
It's just you left.
What even are you? A sorcerer?
A good question. Not that having such knowledge will do you any good.
Mahe misjudged you. These are no mere illusions.
Sir!
Leave us. I've lost enough men as it is.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, but I'm on a mission to wipe you all out. No exceptions.
Impressive gong fu for someone your age. What style is that?
One unworthy of mentioning.
Of course. Otherwise, I would have recognized it on sight. I know every style recorded on the scroll.
The Scroll of Styles. So, you've studied it extensively.
Silence, knave. You are unworthy of speaking its name.
That's right. You consider it sacred text when it hardly deserves such attention.
What would you know of it?
More than you do, at the very least. The 10th style, Controlled Destruction. The 8th style, Flowing Fist. The 6th style, Heaven Dial Halberd. The 4th style, Sword of Sublime Ruination. And the 3rd style, Thrashing Lotus. That is the one you use, no?
I am reminded of a tale I heard once before. Of a lunatic whose style was excluded from the scroll, so he burned every copy throughout Hua Tian out of spite. I assume that lunatic, the Desecrator, is you.
I have been called that in the past, yes?
That explains your martial prowess. But now, I am certain you will never defeat me! I am Kai Hua Ling, Master of the Thrashing Lotus. My weapon, the Flower Scourge, is unparalleled in speed. A fool like you, unworthy of being written in the scroll. You won't even see your own death coming! Perhaps in your golden years, you might have posed a threat. but you don't stand a chance now!
I won't deny that I've aged.
Too slow! Reaping Storm!
Excellent form. How's this?
Pathetic! Briar Lash!
I see. So you can even counter leaps.
Painful, isn't it? My Flower Scourge is especially formidable compared to other weapons. And that's not all. I also have my Draconic Aspect. The scales of Julong are sharper than any blade. And more importantly, sturdier than the mightiest armor! I have no gaps in my defenses. You won't catch me off guard. Desecrator, for the crime of defiling the Scroll of Styles, you will pay with your life! And I will be the one to take it! I, Kaihua Ling the Adept, Master of the Thrashing Lotus!
That draconic aspect will block any haphazard attacks. I'll have to get in close and make sure my next strike counts. He'll guard his flank with Reaping Storm and deny aerial movement with Briar Lash, so I can only close in after dodging an attack. Very well. I will face you as the Desecrator, master of a style without name. Witness my Kung Fu. You face the Desecrator.
None shall escape my Flower Scourge.
Too slow.
What? Impossible. No, this isn't possible! The Thrashing Lotus is ranked 3rd! My style is superior! How could I be losing to a decrepit, unranked lunatic?
Your form and weapon are impressive. But had you not allowed your obsession with ranks to blind you, you would realize that all styles are created equal. Our difference lies in inner strength.
Skills of Julong!
9 hatchlings to a dragon make. Dragon Bane Burst!
How? I'm ranked 3rd. And even with my draconic aspect.
It's precisely because of your strength that I was able to unleash this much power. Besides, I'm familiar with the moves of the Thrashing Lotus. Your master was Luto, I gather.
You knew that hag?
It's quite strange, though. I thought she only took in female disciples. Why did she train you?
Surely you can guess if you were acquainted. She did have other disciples, until she took all 23 of us to see the corpse of an ancient dragon. One by one, we succumbed to madness and sudden physical ailments, until only one remained. Me. I successfully gained the draconic aspect, which was why that woman decided to raise me.
So even she was capable of rearing children.
Is that what you think? That mad woman took her hatred of men out on me. Half of the scars on this body, well, they were from her loving tutelage. I accepted every abuse to gain her favor, for I had no other way to live. And then, my chance came. Who do you think was the first to fall to my flower's scourge? Hmm? Is there anything you wish to tell that mad woman? Perhaps I'll pass on a message once I make my way to hell.
You can tell her that Kaihua the Adept was far more skilled than she ever was. That's all I have to say.
You'll find the Scroll of Styles at our headquarters, enshrined inside the Executioner's altar. Now, if you have no other business, finish me.
Of course. I shall send you off with honor. Farewell, Kaihua Ling. This is...
Stop! Don't you dare steal away this last dignity! I lost in a fair match. My life is his to take!
No sorcery is capable of such a feat, even with a trove of tributes. Which means that must have been the work of a draconic aspect. It seems even my chi can't heal the injuries inflicted by those scales. The merchant wasn't exaggerating. The 9 dragons aren't to be underestimated. I'll need to spend some time recuperating. To face my opponents in anything but peak form would be dishonorable.